Welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss motion in a straight line. In this motion in a straight line, motion under gravity, problems on body projected vertically upwards. ఈ వీడియోను మొదటిసారిగా చూసేవారు దయచేసి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన అభిప్రాయాలను మా కామెంట్ సెక్షన్లో తప్పక తెలియచేయగలరు. Okay, let us go to the today's session. Motion in a straight line. In this motion in a straight line chapter, motion under gravity. In this motion under gravity, we are going to discuss problems on body projected vertically upwards. Let us go to the first problem. If a ball is thrown vertically upwards with 40 meters per second, its velocity after 2 seconds will be. In this question, they given a ball is thrown vertically upwards with 40 meters per second. You have to find out velocity after 2 seconds. Now, let us come to the solution. U is equals to 40 meters per second. They given U is equals to 40 meters per second and T is equals to here 2 seconds. So, T is equals to 2 seconds. And acceleration due to gravity, G is equals to 10 meters per second square. And you have to find out velocity after 2 seconds. So, V is equal to question mark. From the equations of motion, V is equals to U minus GT. Since here A is equals to minus G. Substituting values 40 minus 10 into 2. 40 minus 10 to 20. So 40 minus 20 how much? 20. So V is equals to 20 meters per second. So velocity after 2 seconds will be V is equals to, therefore V is equals to 20 meters per second. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a ball is thrown upward with a velocity of 100 meters per second. It will reach the ground after. So in this question, they given a ball is thrown upwards with a velocity 100 meters per second. You have to find out the time it will reach the ground after. So let us come to the solution. Now we'll write what they given in this. Given U is equals to 100 meters per second and G is equals to 10 meters per second square. U is equals to 100 meters per second and G is equals to 10 meters per second square and T you have to calculate. Time of flight, here time of flight nothing but time of ascent plus time of descent, that is TU by G. So substituting values, T is equals to 2 into 100 by G nothing but 10. 10 ones, 10 tens. 10 into 2, 2 into 10 how much? 20. So it will reach the ground after 20 seconds. So T is equals to 20 seconds. Therefore, final answer T is equals to 20 seconds. Next, we will go to the next question. In this question, they given when a ball is thrown vertically up with velocity U, it reaches a maximum height h. If one wishes to triple the maximum height, then the ball should be thrown with velocity. Here you have to calculate the velocity of the ball should be thrown triple the maximum height. Now let us come to the solution. Here assume that U1 is equals to U and U2 you have to calculate and they given H1 is equal to H and H2 is equals to 3H, triple the maximum height. So from h is equals to, from maximum height, h is equals to u square by 2z. So from this we are writing h is proportional to u square. So h2 by h1 is equals to u2 by u1 whole square. Substituting the values, h2 nothing but 3h and h1 h, that is equals to u2 by u1 u whole square. So here h gets cancels. 3 is equals to u2 by u, here square will going this side comes under root. So by taking cross multiplication, here we are writing u2 is equals to root 3 into u, or we can write u2 is equals to root 3 into u. This is the, if one wishes to triple the maximum height, the ball should be thrown with velocity root 3 into u. This is final answer. Okay. Next we will go to the next question, that is fourth question. A body is thrown vertically up to reach its maximum height in t seconds. The total time from the time of projection to reach a point at half of its maximum height while returning is. So first we have to take a body is thrown vertically up to reach its maximum height in t seconds. Suppose here a body is thrown vertically upwards to reach its maximum height. Assume that it is Ta is equals to T, and here U is equals to 0. From here to here, again the total time from the time of projection to reach the point at half of its maximum height. So here this is the half distance, h by 2. So this is also h by 2. Small h is equals to, we are writing capital H by 2. So here we are assuming that it is the time t dash. Time of ascent is equals to t. Now total time is equals to, total time is equals to t total, that is from this figure we are writing Ta plus t dash. So this has consider this as equation number 1. T total is equals to Ta nothing but t and t dash. This is equation number 1. As Ta is equals to, that is time of ascent is equals to u by g. Next, while returning from maximum height, while returning from maximum height, time taken to reach half of the maximum height, to reach half of the maximum, to reach half of the maximum height, half of the maximum height, nothing but h by 2 is equals to half g t dash whole square. H by 2 nothing but half into 2h by g. Here that is equals to t1 whole square. So taking here cross this 2g, are writing this side. So here 2 gets cancels. In the place of h, we are writing u square by 2g. Maximum height u square by 2g. So that is equals to t dash square t dash whole square. So here 2 gets cancels and u square by u square half into u square by g square is equals to t dash square. So here t dash that is equals to root of the square becomes that side under root half u square by g square. So this can be written as u by g by root 2. U square by g square nothing but u by g by root 2. So t dash is equals to u by g nothing but ta by root 2. So t dash is equals to ta nothing but from the figure we are writing ta is equals to t. So that is equals to we are writing ta is equals to t by root 2. So t dash that implies t dash is equals to t by root 2. So that is equals to total time is equals to, this is equation number 2. From first and two equations we are writing t total, that is total time is equals to t plus t by root 2. Here we are taking t as common, 1 plus 1 by root 2. This is the final answer. Total time is equals to t of 1 plus 1 by root 2 or t plus t by root 2. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a juggler throws balls into air. He throws one whenever the previous one is at its highest point. If he throws n balls each second, the height to which each ball will rise to. Here, a juggler throws balls into air. He throws one whenever the previous one is at its highest point. If he throws n balls each second, you have to calculate the height to which each ball will rise is. So let us come to this solution. First we have to write number of balls, number of balls thrown by the juggler, in 1 second is in 1 second is equals to n. Time taken to throw one ball is equals to time taken to throw one ball is equals to 1 by n second. When the first ball is at maximum height, he throws the second ball. So the time of ascent of each ball is equals to time taken to throw one ball. So when the first ball is at maximum height, he throws the second ball. So the time of ascent of each ball is equal to time taken to throw one ball. That is, here we are writing time of ascent is equals to 1 by n. Time of ascent is equals to u by g. So in the place of time of ascent we are writing u by g is equals to 1 by n. By taking cross multiplication we are writing u is equals to g by n. Therefore maximum height Therefore, maximum height attained by each ball is maximum height attained by each ball, that is h is equals to u square by 2g. U is equals to g by n whole square by 2g. This can be written as h is equals to 1 by 2g into g square by n square. G gets cancels. The final is g by 2n square. So, maximum height h is equals to g by 2n square. This is the final answer. Therefore, capital H maximum height is equals to g by 2n square. Next, we will go to the next question. Sixth one, a body projected vertically upwards, the time corresponding to height h while ascending and while descending are t1 and t2 respectively. Then velocity of projection is g is acceleration due to gravity. In this question, the given body is projected vertically upwards. Time corresponding to height h while ascending and descending t1 and t2. You have to calculate velocity of projection. So first the body is projected vertically upwards. For example, here this is the ground and we are body is projecting vertically up. This is now let us this is a point P and complete height h, and this time I assume that it is t1 and with velocity u projecting. This is the ground and this is a t2 while ascending and while descending. So the body reaches to the same height h. Now let us come to the solution. The body reaches to the same height h at 2 times go t1 while going up. T2, T1 we are taking while this is going up, and T2 while coming down. T2 we are taking while going down. This is going up and this is coming down. So therefore H1 is equals to H2. So now we'll substitute the formulas. UT1 minus half GT1 square is equals to H2 nothing but UT2 minus half GT2 square. Now we are writing next step UT1 minus UT2 is equals to half GT1 square. This becomes next half GT2 square. So here we are taking U as common. T1 minus T2 is equals to, here also taking half G as common. Then we'll get T1 square minus T2 square. And here again we are writing U of T1 minus T2 is equals to half G. This is the formation of A square minus B square, can be written as A plus B, that is T1 plus T2 into T1 minus T2, A plus B into A minus B. Here T1 minus T2, here T1 minus T2 cancel. So we are getting u is equals to half g into t1 plus t2. So therefore velocity of projection is u is equals to velocity of projection u is equals to half g of t1 plus t2. Okay, this is the final answer. This is final answer. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A ball is thrown upwards. Its height varies with the time as shown in the figure. If the acceleration due to gravity is 7.5 meter per second square, then the height is, in this question the given acceleration is 7.5 meter per second square. This is the figure showing in this question. So this is a, see, observe this figure. It is a graph between height and time. Time is taking on x-axis and the height is taking on y-axis. Here we are taking time intervals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and here complete this from here to here. The height is h and here assume that it is this as y1 and this complete height as y2 and here also here we are taking this complete as y5 and this distance we are taking height complete height y6. So let us calculate first. Now let us come to the solution. H is equals to y2 minus y1, that is equals to y5 minus y6. Substituting the formula, h is equals to here ut minus half gt square. So h is equals to u, for y2 we are writing u t2 minus half g t square minus half u t1 minus half g t1 square. Here in this question, see the graph carefully. Time of ascent from 2 seconds to maximum height, that is equals to half of the time of flight from the ground. So maximum height time of ascent is equals to, here we are calculating v2 is equals to, time of ascent is equals to 2 plus 1.5. Now first we will write this h value, substituting values t2 and t1 and g value they given as 7.5. First we will write substituting the values. T2 is equals to 2 and G2 is equals to GT square. So here first we will write half G. H is equals to UT2 minus half GT2 square. So substituting G nothing but 7.5 and T2 nothing but here 2 seconds minus U t1 1 second minus half g nothing but 7.5 into 1 square. Okay, so now we are writing here 2 gets cancels, 2 into u 2u minus 7.5 into 2 15 minus u, here 2 ones 2 3.75. So here minus into minus plus 3.75. Consider this as equation number 1. Next we will write velocity at maximum height. First, before going to know about this, first we will calculating the time. T is equals to 2 plus 5 minus 2 by 2. Here T we are calculating. Here 2 plus 5 minus 2 how much? 3 by 2. 3 by 2, that is equals to 2 plus 1.5. So T is equals to, we are getting 3.5 seconds. T is equal to 3.5 seconds. Subtraction of 5 minus 2 gives the time of flight. So time of ascent after 2 seconds to maximum height is equals to half of time of flight from the ground to maximum height. So time of ascent is equals to, we are writing 2 plus 1.5, that is 3.5. Now we will calculate the value of u. From this figure we are writing velocity at maximum point becomes 0, that is v is equals to 0. Velocity at height point becomes 0. So velocity at maximum height u v is equals to 0. Point velocity at highest point becomes 0. So v is equals to 0. V is equals to, from the equations of motion, u minus gt. V is equal to, substituting value 0 minus g into t value here we have calculated 3.5. So 3.5. Next v is equals to, v nothing but 0 is equals to u minus gt. We substituted u minus g nothing but 7.5 into 3.5. So 0 is equal to u minus 7.5 into 3.5. It becomes u is equals to, after multiplication we are getting 26.25 meters per second. This is equation number 2. Substituting equation 2 in equation 1, we get h is equals to, from equations 1 and 2, we are writing from equations 1 and 2, or substituting in equation 2 in equation 1, we get h is equals to 26.25 minus 11.5. So that is, finally we are getting 15 meters. Therefore h is equals to 15 meters. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. The acceleration due to gravity on planet A is 9 times the acceleration due to gravity on planet B. A man jumps to a height of 2 meters on the surface A. What is the height of jump by the same person on the planet B? So in this question they given acceleration due to gravity on A planet is 9 times the acceleration due to gravity on planet B. A man jumps to a height of how much? 2 meters on the surface of A. So what is the height of jump by the same person on the planet B? We had to calculate. Now let us come to the solution. GA, acceleration due to gravity, the planet A is equals to 9 times acceleration due to gravity planet B. So HA they given 2 meters. HB you have to calculate. H is inversely proportional, or you can write it as H is proportional to 1 by G. That is HB by HA is equals to, from this we are writing GA by GB. Next we'll write HB by substituting HA 2, that is equals to GA nothing but 9 GB by GB. GB gets cancels. By taking on a cross multiplication, 2 9s are 18. So HB is equals to 18 meters. This is final answer. Therefore HB is equals to 18 meters. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.